Alright, Shalom, Shalom. And we got praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, all the brothers doing the work, 144,000. And you know when you say double honors to the elders and apostles, that's supposedly idol worship to some jakes, they leave comments. Talking about that's idol worship. You give honors to the elders and apostles that teach you the word and bring the truth forth. That's idol worship to some jakes. The 2/3 don't know anything. But let's start with this video. This is about Nikki Haley. She says finish Hamas and the enemies of Israel, right? But first I want to go here. I'm going to read this to you real quick because we know about the foolish woman. All right. This is Proverbs 9:13. The way of folly. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knows nothing. Nikki Haley, for she sits at the door of her house on a seat by the highest place of the city, to call those who pass by to go straight on their way. Whoever is simple, let him turn in her. And as for him who lacks understanding, she says to him, stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he does not know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of hell, which is basically the grave, right? But what it's saying right here in 17, stolen water is sweet and bread eaten in secret is pleasant, right? That's she getting you to commit sins against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. So this is basically Nikki Haley. She want Netanyahu to go over there and destroy Hamas, commit mass genocide. But it's okay because it's Israel. They supposedly the real Israelites, which they are not. But let's continue. Let's get the video, and I'll bring up some more scriptures.
President Biden's policy in the Middle East and his very, I guess, tenuous relationship with Israel and his outstretched hand of peace in hope of peace with Iran. Let's bring in presidential candidate, former governor of South Carolina, former ambassador of the United Nations, Nikki Haley. Governor, great to see you. These events are taking place right now. Are you confident that President Biden has said enough, has said it strenuously and directly enough that we are in their corner?
Well, Brian, I think the first thing is, prayers for strength, prayers for determination for the people of Israel. But let's step back because I want the American people to kind of take this in for a second. Just imagine that here the Israelis woke up and communities were bombarded. Families were murdered. Women and children were taken hostage.
And it's funny she say that because that's what Netanyahu and the Israeli forces went over there and did to Hamas in their neighborhoods. They blew up hospitals, buildings. They committed mass genocide. So they basically doing the same thing that supposedly Hamas did. That's questionable. You got to really look into that. Supposedly Hamas attacked Israel when they got the best defenses in the world, basically funded by America's money. They send millions and billions of dollars over there a year in taxes and everything. They got the Iron Dome. Supposedly they didn't know their tax was gonna come, but they got the best defenses in the world in Israel with the Iron Dome. But like I said, they going over there in Hamas area and blowing up hospitals, killing kids, all kind of babies and everything. So they basically doing the same thing that supposedly was done to them, supposedly done to them in Israel. But let's continue with the video. I'll bring some scriptures.
Dragged through the streets. The elderly were taken. All of this has happened in front of everyone, on top of thousands of rockets that hit Israel. This should be personal for every woman and man.
But like I said, you got a question. Supposedly rockets came and hit Israel, but they got the Iron Dome. The Iron Dome is worth like billions of dollars because of the defenses, and they can be able to stop rockets and everything coming in. They can deter the rockets from coming in and hitting them before they hit the Israel with the Iron Dome. But supposedly rockets came in and destroyed everything and whatever, like they supposedly reported in the news. But this is a story that they put out. They always got to protect their allies, which is Amalek under Netanyahu. They got to protect their allies and the billions of dollars they sending over there. So let's continue.
in America. Why? Because when they did this surprise attack, when they took these hostages, when they murdered these families,
Was it a surprise? You like I said before, they have the Iron Dome, and it was supposedly a lady said they can see a fly. If a fly fly by Israel, they can see it fly. So supposedly they got a surprise attack from Hamas.
they were celebrating. And what were they celebrating? They were saying death to Israel, death to America. This is not just an attack on Israel. This is an attack on America because they hate us
How?
just as much. And what we have to
Can she explain to us how them supposedly attacking Israel is a threat to America? America's way far away from Israel, the area of Asia, right? They call it the Middle East, but which is not the Middle East, right? It's something that they made up. As Elder Malcolm would say, they made up the term Middle East. So how does the attack on Israel affect America, right? Hamas can't get money up to come and attack America. They would need ships, all types of ballistic missiles that can be able to get by the defenses of America. So that's a lie. This is basically, like I said before, their partnership with Esau and Amalek. So they got to protect their brother.
To understand is this is the reason that we have to unite around making sure our enemies do not hurt our friends. America can never be so arrogant to think we don't need friends, just like we needed them on 9/11. That's why Ukraine needs us when Russia's doing this. That's why Israel needs us when Hamas and Iran are doing this. And I'll say this to Prime Minister Netanyahu, finish them.
Oh, there you go.
Finish them.
That's the main point of my video. She said finish them. She basically saying kill them all. And that's going to be the title of this video. Nikki Haley says kill them all. So this is the way of Esau Edom, right? You do something to me, kill your whole family. I'm going to kill your whole family. I'm going to kill your dog, your cat. I'm going to kill everybody. You touch one of my kids or attack one of my family members, I'm going to kill your whole family and your cats and your dogs. That's the way of Esau Edom. Kill everybody.
Did this, you know Iran's behind it, finish them. They should have hell to pay for what they've just done.
Kill everybody.
Senator Lindsey Graham has said they'd make it clear to Iran that if they get involved, if Hezbollah gets involved, we start blowing up their refineries. What kind of message would you send to Iran? Would you to let them know that they will be hit directly if something else happens, that we know they're responsible?
Well, the first thing I would say is look at what is being said by Russia and China. Absolutely nothing. There's a UN Security Council meeting tomorrow. Guess what they're going to say? I can tell you right now. They're going to say to de-escalate. They're going to say to ceasefire. They're going to tell Israel, don't fight back. They're not going to say, they're going to condemn Hamas, but they're not going to call out Iran. Why? Because Russia, China, and Iran are joined at the hip, all three of them. So if we know that...
Like it says in the scripture, they will come together and hate the whore. Who is the whore? America and Israel, the two partnerships. That's Esau and Amalek. And this is the last day, so they will come together to hate the whore and make her desolate with nuclear fire coming to America. So this is all prophetic that they teaming up, the three continents teaming up to go against America and Israel. So this is, we in the last days.
What we have to do is start being strong. You're not strong by giving them $6 billion like Biden did. And he can say it's not in their banks, but they're moving money around because they know it's coming. You're not being strong by lifting sanctions like Biden did. They're getting tons of oil money, and all that oil money goes to Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, all of those terrorist activities. They see the weakness that we've shown from Afghanistan and everything else.
How was weakness shown in Afghanistan when you went over there and took their land over, destroyed the land, destroyed the people in the land, took everything from them, and that's why they had attacks against the American army, because they came over there and were shooting up everything. So that the people over there were trying to defend themselves. That was going on in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's why you had the supposedly terrorists with quotation marks on it. They were basically, the terrorists was trying to defend their families and what they believe in, against the American invasion.
What we have to do is start showing strength. First, we have to make sure Israel secures its borders. The second thing is we need to call on all the Arab countries and ask them where they stand on this. And they can't just stand and say ceasefire. They've got to stand against evil. And that's why this matters, Brian, is we have to have moral clarity. If ever there was a time that America needs to understand the difference between good and evil and right and wrong, it's now. America has been way too divided.
Right, we do understand good and evil, and what you see on the screen is evil. Esau, Edom, the destroyers of the earth. She says, kill them all. That's evil right there. Can sit there with a straight face and say, kill them all, and says the people need to understand good and evil. If you're saying kill them all, ain't you the evil one, Esau, Edom? Right, with your partnership of Amalek, which is your elders. Your elders, Amalek, the Jewish people, right? She says the people need to stand good and evil. What you see on your screen with the red on is evil.
Divided. Now's the time to come together and say we need to unite for our brothers and sisters in Israel. We need to unite for freedom.
Ain't my
we
damn
need to
brother.
unite for democracy.
Ain't my damn brother and sister in Israel. Who are them people? The land thieves? Actually, yeah, she is right. That is her brother and sister, Amalek. She did say that right. The lady in red. And I'm going to read to you the lady in red in the scriptures after this video is over. So, like I said, that is her brother and sister. That's Amalek and Esau.
All around the world, and we need to unite America because we can never think that this won't happen to us on our soil. The Iranians are saying right now the easiest way to get into America is through the southern border, and we're watching thousands of people come in every day, and we don't know when our next 9/11 is going to happen.
And the funny she said that is, you got the president letting them in. All your Democrats and all that, they want them to come in. So that's planned. They plan to do that for mass insurrection and destruction and bringing in criminals from the border. That was all planned by Esau, which is Biden and the Democrats, right? They letting them in, letting all kind of bad people in, and that's all planned. They did that on purpose. That's why they gave him the White House, because they know he was going to do that. That's one of the reasons.
And we don't know what the intentions of these people are because you know almost nothing about them. And they don't have a court date for 2 to 3 years. And now we give them 3 meals a day. We wash their clothes. We clean their sheets. And we try to get them jobs if that's what they're looking for. And if they end up being terrorists, we're all doomed. That's going to be a problem. And this administration doesn't seem to get that. I know you're busy.
They did it on purpose.
Trail. Thanks so much for joining us late night.
Like I said before, they did that on purpose. They letting them people in on purpose so they can what he just said. That's the reason that they brought him in. Well, let's go to Jeremiah real quick, and I'm going to show you the lady in red. 4, and we're going to go to 30. Show you the lady in red real quick, and it'll be the video. Alright, and it says, and when you are plundered, what will you do? Though you clothe yourself with crimson is red, though you adorn yourself with ornaments of gold, though you enlarge your eyes with paint, in vain you will make yourself fair, your lovers will despise you, right? Your lovers will despise you. That's Hamas. They said the one when Nikki Haley said China, and I think she said Russia. That's the lovers of America. They was once lovers, now they enemies, right? They going against the whore. All right, let's start over. And when you are plundered, what will you do? Though you clothe yourself with crimson red, though you adorn yourself with ornaments of gold, though you enlarge your eyes with paint, in vain you will make yourself fair. Your lovers will despise you. They will seek your life. For I have heard a voice as a woman in labor, the anguish as of her who brings forth her first child, the voice of daughter of Zion bewailing herself. She spread her hands, saying, Woe is me now, for my soul is weary because of murderers. All right. And we'll go to Isaiah, and this will be the video. real quick and read a little bit of this. In 47, Isaiah 47. You're going to read a little bit of this, and that'll be the video, right? Alright. Humiliation of Babylon, which is America. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For you shall be more called tender and delicate. Take your millstone and grind meal. Remove your veil. Take off your skirt. Uncover the thigh. Pass through the rivers. Your nakedness shall be uncovered. Yes, your shame will be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not arbitrate with a man. Alright. Let's go down to 5 real quick. Alright, sit in silence and go into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for you shall no longer be called the lady of kingdoms. And that's Esau Edom, and that's his kingdom Babylon, which is America. And that'll be the video. That's all I wanted to bring out real quick on that. And this is the video right here. This Nikki Haley to Netanyahu. Finish them all. Basically kill them all. And this is the way of Esau Edom. The lady in red. Scarlet. Crimson. And like I said, and I just read to you in Jeremiah 30, 4 and 30. Alright. The woman, the crimson, it says, what do you mean that you dress it in scarlet, crimson? That you deck yourself with ornaments of gold, that you enlarge your eyes with paint. In vain you beautify yourself. Your lovers despise you. They seek your life, and they seek the lives of Esau Edom in America, or all the evil they done in this world. So this is perfect. She got on red. She got on the crimson. She's a representation of Esau Edom. And with that, I'm going to go praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders and apostles of GMS. All the brothers doing the work, 144,000. Like I said, you give honors and praise and honors to your elders and apostles that taught you the word. You didn't teach the words to yourself. You got it from the elders and apostles before you. Like I said, they've been doing this for 20 to 30 years. So you give them some kind of double honors and praise for what they done and bring you the truth. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. They ain't out of worship. Some jakes, the 2/3, don't understand that. To give the honors to the elders and apostles, ain't nothing wrong with that. But Jake, the 2/3, they don't understand that. Like the Bible say, they sottish children. They have no understanding, which basically mean they stupid. With that, I want to give our praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Till the next video tomorrow. Shalom, shalom.